Hi everyone, Chris here again. It's a cold, wet and yucky day outside. It's a perfect day to play guitar. So I just thought I'd do another lesson for you for our guitar club. Today I want to look at chords. So things like the E minor chord, the D chord, the G chord, and we'll also look at the C. Okay, we'll start with the E minor. Probably the easiest of our chords. We're using just two fingers. Our first finger is going to be on the A string. Every boy gets dirty after that string. Second one from the top, the A string, and it's on the second fret. And our second finger is going to be on the D string. Every boy gets dirty, that one. Okay, so they're both on the second fret, and we play all 6 strings. And that is our E minor chord. That's a nice sad chord, that particular one. E minor. It's in a lot of rock and roll songs. E minor. Okay? All 6 strings. E minor. E minor. That's what the sound should be. Okay, we're now going to look at the D chord. A little bit more difficult because we're going to use 3 fingers this time. Our very first finger is going to be on the G string, again on the second fret. So every boy gets that string. Okay. Our second finger is going to be on the second fret on the bottom string. So that's the E string. And then our third finger, our ring finger, is going to come across to the third fret on the B string. Okay. So we've got these two on the second fret, this one on the third fret. And this time, with the D chord, we're playing 4 strings. 4 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're the 4 strings we're playing. Okay? We try not to play the top 2. If we accidentally play them, it's not too bad. Like if we accidentally... It sounds okay, but it sounds better when we're only playing the bottom 4. Okay? D, D, that's the D chord. Now we're going to look at the G chord. G for good. Probably the most common chord in our rock and roll songs and in our pop songs is the G chord. There is 3 different ways that we can play the G chord. The first way I taught you was with our first finger on the A string on the second fret, our second finger on the E string on the third fret, that's the top E string, and our third finger also on the E string but on the other one, on the E string at the bottom on the third fret. That's the way we learnt to play the G chord. Okay, we play all 6 strings. That is the G chord. Now, as I said, there's a couple of different ways we can play the G chord. A very common way, where you see a lot of rock and roll players in particular, they play the G chord by moving this finger, the third finger, up 1 string and playing the B string on the third fret, and our little finger on the bottom string on the third fret. Okay? So we've got 3 fingers in the third fret and 1 finger, our first finger, in the second fret. There's a slightly different sound to it. I really like that particular G. That's my favourite G. And the great thing about that G is when we change to the D chord, we simply take this one off, okay? And this one, he stays there. He doesn't move, never moves. We take these 2 fingers off and we put them in their place. And we make the D chord that we made just before. So going from the D to the G is really easy. You can see because I never move that finger. The fact that I never move that finger makes the change a lot easier. G, 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 D, 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 D. You can see how easy that change is. That's one of the reasons why I like that particular way of playing the G. Okay, I did say there was 3 ways that are common to play it. The other way is, instead of putting the first finger up there, we're going to put the second finger up there. He's going to take the place of the second finger, and he's going to go down the bottom. This time, this guy over here is doing nothing. The reason why I like that one is because it's the transition into the C chord, which is the last chord we're going to look at today, which is easy. We simply move these guys down 1 string. He goes down 1 string, he goes down 1 string, this guy comes off, and this one comes over on the 1st fret on the B string. And we've now got our C chord. And with the C chord we're playing 5 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're trying not to play the top E string when we play the C. Okay? So when I play the C, if I want to go to the G, I often go to that G using my little finger, and this guy's doing nothing. Just because it's a nice easy change. If I go G, 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 C, 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 G, G, G. But there's no right or wrong way. A lot of people play that original G that I taught you first. G, 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 C, 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 G, G, etc. Okay? Now that we know those chords, let's quickly do a song and then we'll stop this video for today. The song, we could do Baby Shark for example, and it would be a G, 2, 3, 4, a C, 2, 3, 4, a G, 2, 3, 4, and a D, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use the rock and roll G, the ones with 4 fingers. G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark. Okay, one more time and then we'll stop. G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3. We'll finish on a G. Here we go. Okay, hope you're enjoying the practice, guys. The more you practice, the better you will become, of course. And I'll see you all soon for a new video. Bye-bye.